Cool guys, welcome back to another review. Today we're talking about Undone, the new Amazon original. So Undone is a very unique series. The story follows a character called Alma who is in a car accident, and after her car accident she has a new connection with time and reality, and stuff gets a little weird. Rosa Salazar plays the main character Alma, and if you have seen Alita Battle Angel, you would have known her from her performance there. She again does a very incredible job here as well. She's very expressive with her performances, and even in the show, which is a very sort of different medium to what we usually see on television, she again is very expressive in her performance. The show is also very interesting in the way it uses this technique called rotoscoping, and rotoscoping is pretty much combining elements of animation with live action performances. It's very unique, and we don't see it very often in television or film, but it is displayed very beautifully here in the series, and I think it really does work, combining that sort of realism with the more sort of out there aspects and the themes of time and reality and all of that stuff sort of bending and warping together. It makes it a very unique experience for us as a viewer to engage in this, especially with the rotoscoping animation that is used here. Bob Odenkirk also plays Alma's father in the show, and another excellent performance by him again in the show, and he was one of the standout performances for me personally. And after Alma's car crash in the show, she has a connection with him as well, so just seeing their dynamic and seeing how they navigate through time and reality was very interesting and very fascinating. Also, the show is pretty condensed as well, which is also refreshing. I said in the previous review, I can't remember which one, but these days shows are very long, and it takes about 8 hours to 13 hours sometimes to finish a show, if not longer than that. So having a show like this, which is very condensed, 8 episodes, each episode being roughly 20 minutes, it is refreshing, and you can get through the show quite quickly, and it's also very condensed and concise. We are able to get to the end of the series quite quickly, and the show itself feels very well paced out. It doesn't feel like it drags anywhere at all. I personally don't think the show itself will get as much hype as, say, The Boys did for Amazon Prime, but I do think it's a very solid show by them, and I really do hope people go out to see this. If you're into animation or rotoscoping, then this is obviously a must. I definitely recommend it. But it also is very interesting with its time travel ideas and reality ideas and all of that stuff sort of meshing together. And as I also have said already, the performances in the show are excellent. You would think that they wouldn't be as, I guess, expressive because of the rotoscoping technique that is used, but because the show does use rotoscoping as a technique and not just normal 2D animation, I think that is also very helpful with bringing those expressions out of these characters and out of the performances by the actors. So I definitely recommend the show. I think it's a very solid show, and it's just interesting because it's something that I haven't, I guess, really ever seen before with regards to the actual story, but also just the medium and the animation of it. It's got a very unique sort of feel to it, I guess I could say that. I guess a slight criticism on the show would be that it does just feel a little repetitive at times. It feels like it's treading the same water. We kind of sort of understand and grasp the idea of the show, but the show kind of just sort of lingers on that stuff for a bit too much time, in my opinion personally. But it's a very slight criticism, and as I said, because the show is very short, the whole season is quite short, the show does move at a good pace. So even though that stuff does feel like it's treading the same water at times, we are quickly moving on to something new, and that is really refreshing. It's a really exciting show to watch, and you are very interested and engaged with what happens next. So I highly recommend Undone. If you guys have Amazon Prime, definitely go give it a watch. It is an easy show to get through, so I definitely recommend it. There were a lot of shows that have dropped this weekend, so I'm trying to get through quite a few of them. I don't know if I'm going to be able to review all of them, but we're going to try and hopefully do that. Thank you so much for watching this video though. I really do appreciate it. If you have seen Undone, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts were on it. If you have not yet seen it, are you excited to see it, let me know, and let me know if there's anything you'd like me to review next. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your opinions on that. Thank you so much for joining me though today. I really do appreciate it. Remember to like this video, subscribe, and press the bell icon to be notified every single time I post a new video. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.